Okay, so the Wareham Forest fire was declared a major incident. It was a rapidly escalating incident, as you'll have seen on footage on the news. It did significant damage to that heathland and was a significant impact on our resources. We called upon every single fire station in Dorset and Wiltshire to bring that fire under control, and not just our own resources. We called upon the assistance of other fire and rescue services, which included Hampshire, Devon and Somerset, Royal Berkshire and also South Wales Fire and Rescue Service. We all came together to bring that fire under control with the assistance of partner agencies as well, and also voluntary agencies that came in to assist us with the care of some of the animals that were affected by the fire. So there was a significant impact on the heathland itself. There was hundreds of hectares burnt, and also there was an impact on the wildlife. So sadly, some small animals and reptiles would have lost their life in that fire, and also there was an impact on the rescue of those animals by voluntary agencies that came in to assist us. Okay, so the reason we see an increase at this time of year is there's several factors to include, and one is the improved weather. So the temperatures rising. Also, that comes with that is the growth of all the heathland and all the heathers, which is a fuel to that fire. And also we see a kind of the impact of humans going out and using that area as well. So Wareham Forest was reported as being started by a disposable barbecue, and through the rest of the summer last year we found a significant increase in the use of disposable barbecues and also small campfires. So the message from us really is be considerate of what you're doing, avoid the use of barbecues in public spaces and open spaces and heathlands, and also be mindful of the careful disposal of smoking materials, and also avoid any kind of campfires or fires. Wildfires are a significant issue for us because they can escalate very rapidly. They can often be on difficult terrain, and they take a number of resources to bring under control. So Wareham Forest, as we've mentioned, called upon a significant amount of resources, and all those resources coming in to deal with one incident, whilst we move our appliances to cover other station areas, at time it does put us under strain to attend other incidents such as property fires, road traffic collisions, and any other incident we can be called upon to deal with. So our advice to landowners and land managers is that we're here to give you advice and assistance. We can offer training in some of land management techniques, and also we'd like to get to know you and carry out some familiarisation visits on your sites as well if we don't already do so. And some of the advice that we would be covering is ensuring that we're removing some of the fuels, or you're removing some of the fuels, and also that we can ensure access routes for our fire appliances are maintained. In case that incident does occur, then we can deal with it more effectively. So the most important thing for people to do is just be considerate and mindful of their own actions. We'd encourage people to avoid using disposable barbecues in any public space or open space and on our heathlands. We'd also encourage people to make sure that they are discarding smoking materials sensibly, and also avoiding any kind of campfire. Well, the most important thing to do is be mindful of your own safety. Wildfires can escalate very quickly, and they can travel at a speed that is quicker than we can run. So be really mindful of, if you come across a fire, to get yourself and your loved ones and your friends safe. So move away from that fire, but also dial 999 and give the fire and rescue service an accurate location as to where that fire is. We'll be able to deal with it effectively if we can catch it in the early stages. So your intervention and assistance by calling us is allows us to deal with that incident rapidly.